Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with the man, the myth, the legend, and a friend of the channel, Omar. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's happening, Michael? What's up, everybody?
Hey, something you and I have been talking about, because again, we're both in the real estate game, 20 some odd years. We really do this business deals every month. Uh, I think it's fair to say that we're late cycle. And I don't know about which,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
late cycle. And I don't know about you, but every time late cycle, and again, I've been through a couple of these, lots of dumb money comes in, right? Because they think it's easy or they're chasing this or that. And I just wanted to talk about some things we have seen dumb money do in the past. Do you have an example of dumb money?
Yeah, tons of examples.
I know, right?
Back in 2007, the heyday,
Yeah.
when market was just absolutely on fire, kind of like the way it is now, but the demand is still going strong now. But before then, it was just a little different. It was fake money,
Yeah.
I could say. And I saw a lot of people, make $150,000 a flip, a new construction. They were making $1.50.
Yeah.
Every single house.
I know. There were condo communities where people in my neighborhood were flipping the contract, right? They got in, they got a lottery, they got it. That thing flipped 3 or 4 times before the thing was built. Everybody made 50 grand. It was like,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, $150,000, $200,000 on new constructions and stuff, profit.
yeah.
So what did I see? I saw boats. I saw this is the crazy part though. And I saw boats, I saw Hummers, I saw extra vacation houses, everything, right? Based on the income that they were producing. Big difference.
Yeah.
The income that they were producing, we're buying the liabilities. Now, what we talk about is we have assets that buy the liabilities that doesn't affect our income. We're not buying these liabilities with income, it's with passive income because we invested in real estate. So big difference. So I did see a lot of dumb money back in 2007 and 8 before the crash, and it's just dumb.
Yeah.
And everything was on sale after that.
Yeah, so there's 2 things that jump out at me when I think about dumb money, and unfortunately, I think they're happening again right now. One, right? I live in the Silicon Valley. There's a lot of stock money. There's people that sell their companies, and there's cash where I live. And I remember one time, I think I wrote this in my first book. Somebody said, "Hey, I like what you and Olivia are doing, right? You're down in Fresno. Can you make some introductions?" I do what I do, right? I make some connections. I plug people in.
Yeah.
And I catch up with this person like a week later just to say, "Hey, how'd your trip to Fresno go? Did you like my team?
Right.
What you got any feedback?" And he goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know, we wrote 3 offers and got 2 deals and we're closing. I think we're closing on one or two, tomorrow or the next day." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You go down there for 1 day, you see 3 houses, you write 2 offers and you're closing? You don't know what a good deal is. You don't know what an average deal is. Yes, I introduce you people that I trust, but I've been looking at markets for, at that point, years, and you're there for 7 seconds and you think you walked into some good or great deals. What are you doing?" Dumb money is lazy money.
Hey, Michael, this is spot on. Like, I like this a lot because this lazy money, this is because everyone wants to be the investor. So this is the new thing now.
Yeah,
everyone wants to be an investor.
Gary V, yeah, exactly.
And everybody wants to buy a house now, or flip a house, or buy a rental. And that right there is the ingredient of the dumb money, because you don't, like you just said, 3 houses and they made 2 offers and they got 2 acceptances.
Yeah.
No, you know who's laughing is those sellers.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I'm going to laugh because I know you're going to have a negative cash flow or an alligator and you're done. You just blew your wad. You're out of the market. Oh, by the way, when you do stupid things like that, when you are lazy and dumb money, you're going to get in, you're going to have a bad experience. You're going to have no cash flow. You're going to dip into your pocket and you will become the frustrated landlord that sells to me at a loss later.
Or me in my area, for sure.
Yeah, call me.
For sure.
Yeah. So again, dumb money to me is lazy money, right? I provide a course called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, which you are in and recommend and part of and all that great
100%.
stuff. It's focus, daily discipline, 60 to 90 days. If you go anywhere and you look for 3 days and you think you got a great deal, you're the sucker, right? If you play poker and you don't know who the fool is or the fish, you're the fish.
You're the fish.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not good. So the second thing that really strikes me that's happening right now is BRRRR projects. BRRRR has so much risk in a flat market, right? It's not like this anymore, where you could be a horrible buyer, horrible remodeler, and still come out ahead. We are going into a flat market, real estate slowdown. We've talked about it coming. It is here, or will be shortly. And BRRRR projects are some of the riskiest things to try in a flat market, in my opinion. And just because you read a book or you watch somebody who's done a few of them, you got to remember they were doing it when the market was like this, and they want to sell some books. So it's very, very, very tough time today.
Yeah, can I add on that, Michael?
Yeah, please.
On the BRRRR aspect of it, it's I've done a few. You have too.
Oh,
We
yeah.
pulled out our money, but we've always done them in a flat market.
Mm-hmm.
And since I think last year I did some as well. But what I tell you, everybody wants to hurry up and buy a place, fix it up, and then hope that appraisal value comes in high enough to get to 70% LTV, right? Or 75% loan to value.
Yeah.
But the problem is that if you don't have any cash flow from other performing assets to offset anything just in case, that and your cash, your reserves, right, to reinvest the money, what happens is you may not get that valuation that you want in that BRRRR project. And then if you don't get the valuation you want, you're going to be left with not all your money back. You're going to be left with $50,000-$60,000 left in that house, okay, because the LTV didn't, conform to what you wanted. And then if you were banking on that 50, 60K for your next deal, you just shot yourself. You have a good asset, great, but go make some more money. So then you're able to go do another one. But that's the problem, that there isn't enough people focusing on their producing income to withstand anything like that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Big difference.
Even worse, people are selling this vision of BRRRR as the next no money down thing. It scares the hell out of me, right? If you are really doing projects that you really need the maximum LTV to get out, and all of that, and you get a deal done and you have 10 or 15 grand left in and you can't cash out because you borrowed hard money or private money or whatever it is, it's not the time to do that. Flat markets are not the time. The best time was 2012 to 2018. It ain't that time anymore.
Yep. Or 19 and 20. No, 20 to the end of 2021. Maybe, because you know how we had that.
Yeah, the little run up. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, we said, right, go back and look at your playlist. You have an amazing playlist on this channel that people need to go check out. I think it's just Omar. And we said that, I think it was a year ago right now, February, March last year, like best time ever to flip, because it was lipstick flips. It wasn't even anything crazy. So very, very cool. You got the other thing about lazy money or dumb money here that I wanted to ask you about, because I've never done it, you have, is Airbnb. I think there's a lot of people that are seeing these great reports about Airbnb and this and that. And yeah, you could do some amazing things, but so many people are once again lazy. They see the headlines, they see Lake Havasu, they see Waterview, and they go buy some substandard product, elsewhere. I think there's a lot of dumb money jumping into Airbnb today. Am I wrong?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. It grabbed me as well. I'm not gonna lie. And in my first few out in Arizona, in Lake Havasu, and they were performing phenomenal. And then I opened up to Big Bear. So we have the couple in Big Bear, and now we're doing a couple in Landers and Yucca Valley. But this is good because I will share with you, if you don't have income from other sources, again, let me rephrase that. If you don't have income from other sources, other performing assets with cash flow to withstand your Airbnb rental, because you still have that payment. And by the way, it's a little bit more of a rehab because you're rehabbing the project to make it look super nice.
Yeah.
Plus you're furnishing it. Plus you're spending the extra money on like nice things. So your property rents out. You're adding a spa. You're doing a fire pit, you're adding extra,
Mhm.
right? Which
Mhm.
increases costs.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, sure, your payment might be a couple grand, but if you're not booked, that's your rehab money and everything, your expense, your furnishing money plus the payment. And if you got the money, great. But I'm saying like it could change in a minute, because to me, I think it's a fad if you go to a wrong area.
Yeah, for me, again, I talked to some people that Anna Kelly, who's with me on Wednesday, she does Airbnb on the water, right? She's
Right.
she's got her niche, $1 million properties on the water. But she talks about all the time, people go in like substandard areas and this and that, and the neighbors aren't great. Yeah, that might work for a minute, but people are changed and people will go to hotels again. And I think there's a lot of dumb money. Anytime people perceive easy, fast, dumb money races in because they don't want to do the work. They're just, I don't know, I'm going to call it lazy again.
It's there, man. It's really there.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if people want to follow you, get part of your team, see what a real estate entrepreneur is about, what should they do?
Guys, follow me on IG at Omar_Alfaro, or go to my website, omaralfaro.com.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.